What's going on, guys? It is DB the Prophet, but today's video is for the ladies. I want to give you 3 tips that's going to improve your communication style so that you're able to attract more high value men into your life. So rule number 1 is going to be learn how to communicate your wants and needs as well as your positive traits and characteristics in a way that is clear and concise. Most women struggle with being able to communicate clearly and effectively. So if you learn how to do that, you're going to get much better results in the kind of men that you're looking for. Okay, rule number 2 is learn how to communicate with high value men in a way that is not condescending or in a way that shows that you're entitled. Okay, men hate entitled women, but men love to go to the end of the earth for a woman they feel is deserving and truly loves them for who they are. Okay, and then rule number 3 is going to be learn to not judge a man by the cover of his book, but rather by the content inside of his book. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to take you guys to another video and I'm going to show you on my screen an example of everything that I just talked to you about in this video. Stay tuned. What's going on, y'all? It's DB the Prophet again, and I want to take you into a video. I was watching a gold digger prank on YouTube. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar, but essentially the premise of the video is um, a guy will basically try to talk to a girl um, on the street, whatever. A lot of the times they either won't give him the time of day, or you know what I mean, they'll be very standoffish in terms of being open to communicating with, you feel me, the individual. And then when he walks back to his car and she sees that he has a luxury car, that he might be a potential high value male, um, their energy and communication style changes. But we're going to talk about where those 3 tips that I just gave you, how they fit in using this video, because it really kind of gives people a good example of what really happens in the real world in these circumstances. And a lot of times women don't understand how they sound when they say the things that they say, and it really keeps them from actually, locking down the guy that they really want. Okay, you got to remember, high value men are, especially by Kevin Samuel's definition, the high value men are the top 20% of men in the country. So whether they're in the top 20% of athletes, business people, whatever, they're at the top of their class. They're going to be the highest earning individuals in the country. And these men have access to thousands of women. You feel what I'm saying? Me personally, I was a CEO. When I was the CEO of my solar company and I started making money, I started to notice that, you feel what I'm saying, women saw that I was successful, and a lot of attractive women that ordinarily would have never wanted to talk to me before, now those are the type of women that are interested. But there's so many of them, you feel what I'm saying? When you have already done everything that it takes to be successful, a lot of the times people don't understand that having put in all that work, you get tons of options in terms of picking a woman. So if a woman wants to get one of those kinds of men, she's going to have to keep in mind that there are people competing to be with a high status, high value male. So let's watch the video and get into this. All right. Let me go ahead and pull this up for y'all. Okay, you guys can see my screen. Let me go full screen with this.
Damn. This smells green. I ain't lie. That shit is nice from right here. I might try to holler at you. How you doing? Amazing. Like the purple in your hair too. What's your name? You can't talk back? Come here. What's your name? All right then. Enjoy your walk. It's crazy. Can't even get no combo out of her.
Now, I've already seen this video, but I'm stopping the video right here for the commentary. So the first thing that I want to bring up is, based on appearance, this is probably somebody that, if women didn't naturally um, act uninterested, like, I feel like a woman wants to be chased, and sometimes a woman doesn't understand that um, trying to overplay her hand or be too little interested is going to be the reason why she misses out on a lot of opportunities to meet a lot of good people who otherwise would have, become a boyfriend, husband, whatever your goal is. My job is not to tell you what your goal should be. My job is just to simply explain how do you get to that goal. So let's watch what happens next.
That's all good, man. On to the next.
So she sees his car. Now she's
Wow,
running.
She's running now. She's a runner. She's a track star. She gonna run away when it get hard.
Come on, church.
Let's see what she got to say. What's up?
You said something.
Come on, you know I did. What they calling your man?
I want to talk about that because that's such a big statement right there. So she runs back to the car and she realizes that she made a mistake because there could have been an opportunity here. You know what I'm saying? This is really somebody she really would want to be involved with. But she comes back, and when I say learn how to communicate in a way that is clear and concise, communicate what you want, what your needs are, as well as what your positive traits are and your characteristics that's going to make a man attracted to you. She just walked up here and asked a man a useless question. Hey, you were trying to say something to me over there? Men hate when people ask empty questions, when women ask empty questions. You already know that I was trying to talk to you. So if you're going to walk back over here and act like you didn't just reject me, you should come with something that communicates something differently than something that we both already know. Don't ask loaded questions. So women, if you can get away from asking loaded questions, men are going to have more respect for you, and they're going to respect you in terms of being a conversationalist. Okay. A lot of times women don't realize that they're not as good at conversation as they think that they are.
Your man calling? Your man calling you right here. That's crazy. So why you right here then? I'm saying like your man calling, why you right here? You got your whole man.
You said something.
Yeah, but if you got your whole man, I mean, keep walking though. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I don't want to come between things. We got something going on.
Oh, I don't.
You do? You just say you got a man, right? So which one is it?
Here's another big mistake. Men do not like liars. Women do not like liars. People in general do not like liars. If she was really serious about either jumping from one man to another, she should have never brought up her boyfriend in this scenario. She should have played it cool. And if she was going to decide to pursue something else, she should not have brought up the man here, because she changes her mind and says she doesn't have a man. So now a man that is qualified for the type of role that she wants a man to have in her life, she's already started off the relationship with a lie. So once you tell a lie and you've been caught in a lie, you can never go back to being someone that the man that you lied to would trust. Once you lie, it's over from there, right? He no longer has respect for you. High value men are not going to put up with a woman that lies, right? And lying is a big character flaw, and both men and women have issues with lying. So I'm not saying this, ladies, as to say that men are always honest, because men lie all the time as well. But lying is a big character flaw that plays a role in getting what you want or not getting what you want. Because a house that is built on lies will fall. Let's continue.
Who's that calling?
A man.
A man, but it's not your man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But it seemed like you couldn't even hear it. It don't even matter what my name is. It's like you couldn't hear when I said how you look amazing. I gave you 2 compliments. I said I like your perfume in your hair too. You couldn't even say thank you. You didn't hear me. How did you hear me? Look back at me.
Right. This is something that I feel like is very, very normal, because women that are very attractive are hit on by men all the time. And so women get tired of hearing comments about their beauty. And if I were coaching men, I would tell men to try to just stay away from what I call, what do you call that? When you give somebody an empty compliment. A beautiful woman knows that she's beautiful. So women naturally don't feel like when a man tells them they're beautiful, and she already knows this is not something that is going to make you as a man stand out to a woman that you're trying to talk to. But let's carry on for the video.
Okay, what's up? Like, what you want? Yeah. So what you want?
I want
My name. Why they even matter though? I mean, yeah, you look good.
This is why I stopped shopping on
Oh
Amazon.
God.
And you should too.
Let me skip this
Don't
ad.
spend another dime on Amazon.
But like, what my name even matter now though? Because what? It's gonna be for what? But if you got your whole man, I'm trying to say, like, you got your whole man, why you want to get to know me though? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
to compliment me.
Yeah. Where you from?
Here's another issue that we see, confirming that she's dishonest fundamentally. And if you think that men don't pick up on this subconsciously, ladies, you got another thing coming. Men who discipline themselves enough to make 500,000 a year are not going to be easily manipulated by silly, childish games.
California. Or like, which part? How far is that from you?
It's like,
Hour away. Oh, okay, okay. So like, what's the vibes out here in LA? I'm from Houston, so I'm new out here. Yeah. So what's the vibes out here?
go out.
Well, like, what's like some good food out here? I ain't never like want something like good yet.
Well, I'm actually in the valley most of the time, but I was just out here,
Oh, yeah. How far is the valley from here?
Right now, it's probably like, traffic east.
Traffic's crazy out here, for sure. Okay, okay. So your name what again?
Giselle.
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 Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, my name not here. Nice to meet you. So let's spin for me. Let me check you out real quick. Oh, they moving too fast. Let me slow down. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, okay. I like what I see. Yeah, I like what I see. How about real quick? Oh, okay. How about real quick?
See, you see how she says she knows? But the problem with this situation was that she went from a girl that was playing hard to get, and now she's not holding posture. If you were hard to get, right, you shouldn't lower your standards because you saw his card. Now he's losing respect for you. A man just told you to turn around so he can look at your ass while you're in the street. How do you think that makes you look?
Much you know. Ah. So what are y'all planning today though?
I'll go get some food in a little bit,
Yeah.
and then
From where though?
I don't know yet.
You know, yeah.
Yes.
So how long you and your man been together though?
I don't have a man.
You just say, like, come on, if you got a man, it's okay. You don't gotta lie to me though. You know what I'm saying? If I'm giving you another chance, I'm gonna start off like not lying to me. So like, how long y'all been together?
We've been together for a little minute.
For a minute. What's a little minute to you?
Like, no, a year.
A year? 2? A year or 2? Or 3? Or 4 or 5. But you out here talking to me.
You're talking to me.
I mean, but you came back talking to me though, right? That mean you ain't happy then with him. You ain't happy when you're like, why you still with him?
Well, I'm sad.
Yes.
That's a good question.
So why you still with him then?
I'm being with you.
I mean with me. You just met me though. Which mean why not? You don't know me, like you been in the relationship for 4 or 5 years, right? And you want to be with me? And then it's kind of crazy.
Yes, I'm not happy.
I guess if you worth it though. Oh, your phone purple too? Oh, that must be like your favorite color then, purple. Oh, okay, purple. Okay, I'm rocking with that. Purple rain. Hold on, like another spin for me real quick.
Not this spin.
Yeah, I want to see it the right way. It is nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's talk aside real quick though. Yeah. Hey, okay, for sure, for sure. How the day going?
Good. Yeah, the weather's been good and stuff,
Right.
Couple
So,
days ago, it was all
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. So like, what made you want to come back talk to me though? Now, let's be honest though.
Well, I mean, I got you got a nice car, you look good.
Cause of my car.
Yeah.
So you came back because of my car.
See, and this is what I'm talking about right here when I say learn how to communicate your wants and needs and your positive traits and characteristics in a way that is clear and concise. He asked her a very straightforward question. So why did you come back? And her answer is, well, I guess, and I don't know. I mean, you do look nice and your car, this isn't clear and concise. He would have had a much more respect if she would have said, honestly, I saw your car and you look like a man of value and status, and I want to be with a man that is capable of leading me to new heights. I want a man that is self-sufficient, and I'm attracted to the entrepreneur A-type, high quality men. That would have been a much better answer that he at least could have respected. You feel me?
So how could that make me feel? It's not giving real genuine though.
Well, you were genuine to me.
Yeah, but you came back as my car, that's not giving genuine. You know? Well, they know me.
Genuine.
But it don't seem like it though. So what you do for work?
I'm into art.
Art. Oh, you paint?
Yeah.
Let me see your work.
Okay.
Let me see. You could be lying.
I'm so serious.
You full of lies.
I'm so truthful.
How long you been doing that?
When you write, your tone influences how readers respond.
Now,
With Grammarly, just
before we get
highlight your
back into
text and
this-
type.
Before we get back into this, you see how he never forgot that she had already in his mind, she's already been labeled a liar. You see how she says she's full of lies. At this point, she should know that this interaction is not going nowhere. But she is now she's on the chasing end of things. She's chasing him down because when she first was approached by him, she didn't come with the right demeanor. She burnt the bridge before she had to cross it again, so to speak.
Always been into art, but like really like.
You do this?
I painted it.
You painted this?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh shit, my bad. I'm gonna type
Oh,
you
I
on the
know,
phone.
right?
Oh, hold on, I need this. No, I couldn't. Hold on, I might need to see what's in here though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, this is dope though. How long it took you to draw this? I don't know, I keep saying draw, but yeah, paint.
4 hours.
4.5 hours? You did all this in 4.5 hours?
About that.
Yeah, this is you right here, right?
I painted in the
I'm about to say this. Oh, my bad. I'm trying to like zoom in and it just went out.
Uh-huh.
I guess your phone's trying to show me something. You know what I'm saying?
No.
No, you that's dope. That's dope. So how many like artworks you got in the crib? You probably got full of paint all over the place.
I did.
Yes. Okay. That's what's up. So like I would say you ever did like sipping paint before?
How?
You probably do that a lot in the crib.
A lot.
I mean, I would think that because you paint, so you know your woman y'all like to drink wine or like whatever you drink wine and listen to music and paint. Right? That'd be a vibe. That's a vibe. Yeah, I tried it. I tried doing a sip paint one time. It was cool. It was out of my element, but I tried it one time. Like that. It's kind of dope.
Are you good?
I'm not. I ain't gonna say I'm the best, but I'm up there. Yeah, I'm up there a little bit.
Like with me or
Nah, I got some more work to do. I ain't about to lie to you. More work to do.
you like be drawing and stuff or
No, I used to like when I was like young, but like I just.
why you got that air blasting so high?
I mean, I was hot. You cold? I'll turn it off for you. Damn. Okay, so what type of guys you into though?
Huh?
This is another example of what I call it's almost condescending. You feel what I'm saying? Like instead of her, if you wanted to present yourself as being the most feminine that you could be, the most polite way to communicate would have been like, hey, I'm really cold. Do you mind turning the air down some? Instead of how she responded, which is very entitled. She just, so why do you have the air up so high? Because I wanted to put it up. She's silly nonsense.
What type of like guys you into? So type.
Treat me right.
Treat you right.
Get me, together and make
Together.
sure I'm,
Oh, okay. So the guy that you with right now, he treating you right, right?
I want somebody who wants to take me on like shopping sprees a lot.
Oh, he don't do that.
Not too much.
Not too much.
So he asked her a direct question: what kind of guys do you like? And a more appropriate answer would have been like, I like men who are extremely focused, that are ambitious, disciplined, and able to provide the kind of provision that I want. And these are the reasons why I'm able to support this type of man. These are a couple of things that would make a man that is capable of providing that level of provision. This is what I would be able to do for them. See, women a lot of the times believe that there's such thing as free stuff. And if you're talking to a simp or somebody that has very little options when it comes to women, this might be something that a very low quality male will fall for in terms of communication style. But you hear the first thing that comes to your mind is, I want a man that takes me on shopping sprees. In what world do you live in that you believe that that would honestly make a man want you? To say, oh yeah, because no man wakes up in the morning and says, I really want to take a girl shopping. I I would die if I can't take a girl shopping today. Right. So if you're actually going to try to influence somebody to do something for you, you have to give them a reason to want to do it. Right. And you have to let them know what they have to gain from what they're offering.
Not too much. So you been ungrateful?
No.
So what you mean not too much? As long as if he take me shopping, that's good. If I was you, I would keep him. What do you mean?
You see what he said here? He said, oh man, so he takes you shopping, right? I mean, you don't think that's good enough, right? She's already moving herself away from him in terms of her level of desirability, because now he's seeing what type of girl she is. She's just the type of girl that she wants you to spend your resources on her, but she can't communicate concisely why she would be a good partner.
Like not too much.
I mean, like, he takes me shopping, but
So like, what you mean not too much? Why would I take you shopping? I just met you.
So,
And you're not my woman, so why would I do that?
I could be your mom.
Listen, what I'm getting out of that? If I take you shopping, what I'm gonna get out of that? Like what?
You're getting me. That's
What is you? Like what are you bringing? Like,
I'm not bringing anything.
so why would I take you shopping then? How that make sense for me? It's like I make you happy, but you're not making me happy.
I am making you happy.
So how though?
Looking at me is gonna.
Me looking at you, that's not making me happy.
Looking at me.
I can listen. I can look at a lot of pretty women right now. So what do you mean looking at you?
Okay.
So like, what you really doing for me though?
You said pretty women. I'm beautiful. So
okay, beautiful, whatever you want to call it. What are you doing for me? If I'm making you happy, how can you make me happy?
I'm gonna just be there.
So like you said, he been taking care of you, right?
That's it.
That ain't nothing. So he been taking care of you, right? Taking you shopping, right? What you been doing for him? If you want me to ask. I just want to see like what you bring to the table. She bring nothing.
Nothing. Folks, are you listening to this? The woman says she doesn't bring anything, but she's expecting a lot. There's no world that we can live in where this is actually going to be something that's long-term, is going to make sense. Now, in this situation, it seems like she has a boyfriend that she doesn't respect. And even if you're trying to swing from one tree to another, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with choosing up. Hoes choose every day, okay? But the biggest issue is that everything we do in relation to women as men and everything that women do in relation to us as men, it goes on our report card. So a man is never going to believe that a woman is going to treat him better than she treated the last man that she's with. She just told him that she didn't do anything for that man. But yet somehow she thinks she's going to get more from someone else in exchange for nothing. There's no world you can live in where you get something for nothing. You'd be better off just saying, I will swallow you whole tonight if you take me shopping. You'll get better results saying that than saying the bullshit that she just said. For real.
Yeah, that's crazy. So why you come back talk to me then? Like what you trying to get? Like where you see this relationship going? You got your whole man already. You're not bringing none to the table. I'm not about to spoil you. So where do you see this going?
It's not even in here.
It don't matter. You the one that brought him up though too. He was caught.
This is what I call conflict avoidance. Women tend to be conflict avoidant when they don't want to discuss something that is hard for them to elaborate on or communicate properly. And this is why the first rule is learn to communicate in a way that is clear and concise. Because you see what he said.
Oh, your phone. And you ain't even answered.
So now he's going into our report card. I mean, look what type of woman you are for the man that you already have. Why would I think that you're going to be anything different for me? She can't communicate one positive trait or characteristic that he's going to have by deciding to be a source of provision for her.
You deny his calls talking to it. It don't matter. That's your man. Answer the phone. That's fucked up. How would you feel if your man sitting in another girl's car? How would you feel if he did though? How would you know that? Because right now he don't know that you in the car with another man right now. Because you're not gonna tell him.
And if I do?
You're not gonna tell him. I know you're not. Nah, I know you don't got it like that. Yeah. So you over here He treating you good, taking you shopping, and you another car with another man right now.
Yeah, because I got it like that.
Not with me though.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see where your head at, but this ain't even getting nowhere.
Reach out to me again.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm cool. I got somewhere to be. You wasting my.
And this is the biggest place where women make a mistake, especially when they're pursuing somebody that's going to be high value or high status. He's obviously very successful. His name is Nair Price. You can follow him on YouTube. Very successful YouTuber. And what women don't understand about men in general is that it takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and discipline for a man to actually achieve monetary success. So he might have 10,000, 20,000 videos up on YouTube, and it has taken him 10 years to get to that destination. You feel what I'm saying? So for a woman to come in and to disrupt what took so much hard work and effort, it comes across disrespectful to think that you should get what a man has worked 10 years for merely because you're pretty. Because you're subliminally saying that other pretty women aren't attracted to him, that other pretty women are not capable of offering him more. And women have to understand that dating is a competitive environment for men and women, and it's more competitive for the women who only want the top 20% of men. They only want the six-figure earners like us. I think that he's a much higher earner than me because he has a seven-figure car collection, different things. So he might be on a higher financial status than I am. You feel what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. Men who make more than 250,000 that are at that 20 percentile mark when it comes to how men rank status-wise for income, that's where we're at. But in this particular scenario, she hasn't communicated one positive trait about herself, and then she continues to try to make him chase her, saying, oh, well, you came over here and talked to me. It's irrelevant. We've already established that you're a liar. Now that you've came over here to talk to me, you ran after my car, you're spinning in circles outside my driver's door window, right? You've lost any little respect he might have had left for you. And the conversation was dead 5 minutes ago, but I think that he continued talking to her because he was creating content.
Time enough, and I'll be damned if you waste more of my time. So you have a nice day. You came back to me too as well, so it's mutual there.
Get to know me.
I'm good on it now though. Listen, I know enough. I need to know enough, and I'm not really rocking with that. You know, you're not the type of woman that I want to even get to know. So I'm good. You have a nice day, all right? Yeah, enjoy your walk. Yeah, enjoy your walk. That face I should have made. You told me to take you shopping. Have a nice day. Yeah, all right. That's crazy. Yeah, she got a whole man. He called her. She ain't answering. Got in the car with a whole nother. Man, this is crazy, y'all. These females cannot be trusted, y'all. It's an evil world that we live in, man.
Ladies, let's go over the 3 rules again. Learn to communicate your wants and needs and your positive traits and characteristics in a way that is clear and concise. There's no such thing as something for nothing when it comes to high value men, because these men are in demand and there's hundreds of pretty girls with things to offer that are willing to compete for that man. That's one of the biggest things that women forget, is that when it comes to high status men, women are willing to compete for them, right? Just like low status men are willing to compete for you, or average men are willing to compete for you, because the provision is the highest level that you could be at. Because when you're talking about a provider, the provider is needed more than the woman, honestly, because she needs him more than he needs her, right? And so what a woman has to do is essentially convince the man to want her while she needs him. You see what I'm saying? Because a woman, a traditional woman, I'm not saying that every woman is supposed to behave this way, because there's plenty of independent women out there that don't need a man for financial provision. But for the women that are looking for a man to provide financial provision as the primary objective of choosing a partner, these women need to understand that they're competing with a ton of people who can essentially offer the same thing. So be able to communicate what you have to offer. You feel what I'm saying? And then also, don't judge a book by its cover, which was rule number 2. Or rule number 3 was, don't judge a book by its cover, judge it by the content inside. Driving a nice car It doesn't matter if the car is 500,000 or not. A man's principles is going to determine how he treats you individually. Just because I make $500,000 a year, that doesn't mean that I want to spend $5 on you. And there are men out there that have Lamborghinis, you know, that drive exotic cars, and they don't want to spend any money on women. There are also men who drive a Honda Accord that have 500,000 in the bank, and they'll drop 10 bands on a bag today, right? So you can't judge a book by its cover. The nice car, the jewelry, this does not mean that the man is ready to spend money on somebody he's never met before. He just met you outside on the street in Los Angeles. Okay, so those three things: learn to communicate in a way that is clear and concise, and be able to communicate your values, right? Your wants, your needs, your positive traits, and your personality characteristics. Number two was learn to communicate in a way that is not condescending. She did this multiple times in the video. For example, when she said, "Oh, well, you're the one that's trying to talk to me." This is condescending, right? Because what she's trying to do is position herself in a position of power, as though she is the one, the object to be desired, right? And in this situation, that's clearly not the case. You saw that I was driving a nice car. You ran back to the car because you didn't want to miss out on an opportunity. And now you're still trying to pretend like you're above this man, or that this man needs to bow down to you for your attention, right? This is what I'm talking about when I say learn to not communicate in a way that is condescending, right? A feminine woman needs to learn how to communicate in a way that is feminine, right? In a way that does not breed conflict or resentment from the party she's trying to communicate with, okay? Then third, don't judge a book by its cover, right? The kind of car somebody drives doesn't determine the amount of trick that's in them. There are people that drive Hondas that will blow big bags. There are people who have a massively luxurious lifestyle, and they're not dropping 10 bands on no female out there, right? So it all depends on the man. So don't let the car or the image be the determining factor. Look for more consistent qualities in a man to determine if this is going to be a qualified man to be of provision for you. Okay. I hope that this video is at least a little bit helpful, or at least gave some of the women that's going to watch this video some eye-opening moments where you can take that and be like, okay, boom, now I see that I should learn how to communicate differently, so that when those opportunities come, I'm able to communicate in a way that makes me desirable for the type of man that I want. Women forget that they need to be desirable as well for the type of men that they want. Okay. And then I would say, lastly, watching this video, learn to not be condescending, right? A lot of the times women like to break a man down because women know that your ego is your way to your heart. So they're either going to try to falsely break your ego down or falsely build your ego up in order to get what you want, right? If you can cut the elementary school nonsense out, because intelligent men who have to take years of planning to execute a vision that allows them to provide provision are not falling for this elementary school manipulation tactic that a lot of adult women try to use when they're speaking with men, or they're trying to get a conversation or a situation into their favor. You understand? So I hope this video was helpful, guys. Make sure that you hit the like button for me. Comment what your thoughts are on the video for me too, if you could do that. And if you're not already subscribed on YouTube and all the other platforms that I'm going to be posting this on, please subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to be dropping a lot of videos like this on my channel. So thank you guys for watching. I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace.